I will invite Dr. Adedeji to take the floor.
Okay, thank you very much. I hope everybody can hear me.
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear. So now let's try to have your presentation shared.
Okay, can you see it now?
Yeah, and we need it full screen. It's not yet.
Okay, I'm coming. Full screen now.
Yeah, that's great. Perfect. Please go on.
Okay, I'll be just discussing level of awareness and risk factors of PPR in livestock community in central Nigeria. But most importantly, I will just be sharing some of the studies we have done in the past 5 or 6 years. Say so much about introduction, I will not bother us. I just want to highlight the fact that recently studies, and we also are trying to study the role of neglected hosts, camels and pigs in the epidemiology of PPR. I think Dr. Woma has shown serologically that camels have antibodies to PPR, and then some other studies somewhere else have shown that pigs were infected with PPR, and they shed the virus in the environment, infecting goats that led to their death. So this is maybe their neglected host, we don't know. Now, just a small overview of part of the findings we did in a study we did in 3 states in northern Nigeria, where to look at the small animal production system. What we did was we did these studies in 3 states, 60 villages. We administered 300 questionnaires, 100 per state. The husbandry system is most practice husbandry system is semi-intensive production system. Then we have the average flock size is 14 sheep and goats, with highest flock size in Bauchi, then Plateau, then Kaduna states. And then usually in those animals, you see older female compared to male. And then also 17%, over 17% of those households also keep cattle alongside with goats. Then of course, this is their source of restocking. And we can't overemphasize that they restock from livestock market, which come to, and my other 2 colleagues have talked about, or 3 colleagues have talked about extensively. And then we also found out that there are more goats in Kaduna compared to Plateau and Bauchi, and more sheep in Bauchi compared to Plateau State. Now, from our study also, just a small overview on the issue of the economic impact. I will not talk much about it, but I want to say what we found out was that what we were after was sheep and goat pox, but PPR kept popping up and we cannot ignore it. And we found out that the indirect loss, as a loss of 1 reproductive female, is 27 to 30 pounds due to either sheep pox or PPR. And then if there's going to be a regional vaccination of those 3 states, we estimated that it will cost like 24 million pounds. And it doesn't make sense. We can both vaccinate against PPR and sheep and goat pox at the same time. So it's huge amount of money you need to do that kind of study, that kind of vaccination campaign. So why not do for the 2 diseases since we have the vaccines? Now, as in terms of level of awareness, 5% of the farmers can recognize PPR, claim they can recognize PPR. But the level of awareness or uptake of PPR vaccine was poor, 24.3%. And then the issue is that, like my colleagues have mentioned, actually a lot of the farmers cannot differentiate what is between vaccination and medication, medicating or treating animals. And as a result of that, we developed a tool with some colleagues in the Fulbright Institute. First, to estimate economic impact. And also the tool is a mobile app. From the tool, we now develop a mobile app which can help small ruminants, extension workers, animal health workers, to be able to show farmers and to appreciate the benefit of vaccination. We have this tool, it's on mobile phone, which anybody who is ready, who is interested, we can share. And also, we also a preliminary study of data from this survey we're doing of value chain operators at 8 livestock markets in Bauchi and Plateau shows from the bar charts, you see that quite a lot of them says the most important disease for them is PPR. So there's a huge level of awareness, but again, the issue of vaccine uptake is quite poor. Now, in terms of risk factor, sorry, I'm really moving very fast because time. Risk factor, the first important risk factor is husbandry system. From the results we had, we saw that of the 65 householders we had experienced PPR in our flock, 93% of those households practice semi-intensive husbandry system. And this system involves releasing the animals, particularly mostly during dry season, and then teethering them during the rainy season. And the important also thing about this system, which we found out from these communities in Plateau, one of the communities